Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my Mexico Victoria 2 Modern Age mod Let's Play. Last episode we had a big long conversation about the Ukrainian conflict and whose side I am on, and also some of my political beliefs, and in game we had a big communist revolution. I guess it's not a very big one, but I do suggest you check out last episode because then you'll find out why I'm not trying to fight it, and also what I've done with the parties. In essence, I've actually deleted like the sort of left wing and also the far right parties. So I do suggest you go and check that out. It'll sort of introduce you into the Let's Play if you are new. God, my voice went weird then. New. And also you'll see what I'm hoping to achieve with the United States. Obviously an alliance if possible. And same for Brazil, although I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get that if I'll get an alliance with America. I'm hoping also that America won't start like influencing these chaps. I'm sort of hoping that they're just going to stay with Panama and not spread out any further. I'm letting the communists spread out as much as possible. I don't really care. They can take over my country, because when they take over my country, their party is not in the game, or for Mexico anyway, so they can't do fuck all. So effectively, we're going to have a lot of this going on, where they're just like storming my country, but they're not actually going to be able to effectively do anything. I've just passed my birthday, September the 3rd. That's when I was born, when the World War II started. Obviously not on that date, but the same sort of thing. If you get me. Oh, the United Kingdom's actually overtaken Russia. That's nice to see. I like to see my country do well. I think I am a bit of a patriot. In essence. Got quite a strong military. Compared to the United States, it's actually on par. Oh, another Mexican revolution. Nice. Do it all you want, communists. I'm not going to do anything. We can... I'm keeping mandatory service. I am not going to get rid of conscription whatsoever. Immigration not allowed. Now, in real life, I don't believe in open door, but I don't believe in like no immigration whatsoever. So I think what's cultural? Cultural immigration is encourages immigrants from accepted and primary cultures. Effectively a racist immigration system, then they're only picking people that they like the look of from similar cultures. I'll never have open, but I'll go for cultural, and then we'll try and get to wealth if possible. I think wealth is sort of ideal, which is sort of the sort of immigration policy that I actually believe in. I'll explain why in a sec. Right, we've got a technology and we can get. These are gonna be my main sort of things to upgrade for early on, pre year 2000, effectively. It's only actually 2 years away, and then eventually I'll start to get more militarized. Is that even a word? I think it is. National focus. What could we get with a national focus? Are we lacking of? Right, so got a lot of. We haven't got a lot of factory workers. We've just got factory workers that we've got. Oh, God, yeah, I think I do actually. I'm gonna go for a national focus, and then I can sort of increase or put a set of national focus for workers, and they might fill up my factories and encourage capitalists to invest. I think we as Britain should have a controlled immigration system. But I don't think, like, it's a funny situation. I think that everyone should have a right to come here if you have skills and stuff like that. So I think an Australian or American style immigration system would be quite nice, I think. Because I just think the amount of, like, people coming in at the moment is quite a lot, like 500,000 immigrants coming in. A lot. We'll say that a lot of them do, like pretty much 99% of immigrants do actually do quite good stuff for us, but I don't know. Oh god, they're taking the time, aren't they, with this? But yeah, I mean, I just don't like the sheer amount coming in, because I just think we cannot, as a nation, we can't plan, we can't see how many people are coming in until like they've come in. So we don't know how many houses to build, we don't know how many schools to build, we don't know how many hospitals to build, you know, and we can't plan ahead. And we're like destroying our countryside by like just paving over it, basically. So yeah, I think a good immigration amount, well, a good net migration is probably about 80,000 people coming in a year. I think that's quite a good supply. I think you should have to have a good skill. I don't think we should be accepting unskilled ones. I think like doctors, nurses, brain surgeons, stuff like that, they should definitely be accepted in. So yeah. Anyway, enough about immigration. That's all you seem to hear about on the fucking news at the moment. We can actually enact some more stuff. Let's get wealth immigration. There we go. That's something what I wanted. The Mexicans are slowly taking over. Mexican communist size. Is there any wars going on? Let's have a little check. Yes, there is. But yeah, this American war still going on. And Ethiopian conquest of Sudanese Dongola. Uganda and Ethiopia. I'd like to do an African one. I really would like to do an African one. I thought, in a way, I would like to go to Africa. But because I think that African like cultures are quite actually interesting in a sense, but the thing is there's a lot going on. Like, I definitely wouldn't go to this region. You know, Ebola here, Boko Haram here, and then maybe not on the north as well. There is actually like a lot of, like, especially not Libya. Jesus Christ, that's just collapsed. I'd probably go to South Africa. It's probably the most Western friendly country there is, I'd say. Mainly because it was actually a British colony. Well, all of this was like European colonies, but I mean, it had a lot, you know, it's got a lot of English speaking people. So I'd probably go there. And I'd like to see the elephants. I like elephants. I've never seen an elephant in real life. Like, I think the most exotic animal I have ever seen in real life is a penguin. Because at Brid, where I live, well, Bridlington, which is like here, there's like a little like nature reserve called Surby Park, and there's a lot of penguins there. Are these guys going to hurry up and take over my country or what? There we go. Another reform. I do actually want to like sort of put off reforms as long as possible, because I think on this game, the further down you move, the more socialist you become. What's this? Minorities. Oppression. Racism is the norm, and minorities are constrained by blatant legal requirements, relegating them to second-class status, assimilating. That's not good. Jim Crow. We actually learned about these. Jim Crow laws that target and act against minorities without explicitly I can't even say that, explicitly mentioning them, are instituted in place of overtly racist. I think we'll do that, and then we'll go to de facto. Legislation targeting minorities is theoretically illegal, but de facto racism and segregation exist in many facets of society under so-called separate but equal doctrine. These are all laws from America. I know that is because we did about Jim Crow laws and stuff like that in GCSE history. Not very nice, the KKK, I'll tell you that. Our economy has hit the pan. Let's increase tariffs by another 5%, and we'll increase. I don't want to increase taxes, but we're going to do it with the middle class by 5%. Hopefully that should bolster it up. Let's think of another topic, what I am very enthusiastic about. The military. the military, I am quite, especially the British Armed Forces, I think that every nation should be quite patriotic about its military. Infrastructure. Although the trouble is, patriotic militarism is when, like, people like Hitler come about. It's obviously not too patriotic, but, like, I don't like what the Conservatives are doing whatsoever to our armed forces. They're effectively destroying them. They cut our armed forces from 120,000 people to 80,000 armed personnel. They're cutting our budget by massive amounts. We can actually... One second. Factory workers. Do we need more factory workers over here? I can't have two national focuses there. I wonder if I put, like... If I put a national focus for workers here, maybe they might migrate over to Mexico. So we'll do that. When I say Mexico, I mean the actual region within Mexico. So yeah, I'm not very happy. And also, it was released by the Times that apparently the Conservatives and the Ministry of Defence had plans to cut Britain's armed forces to 60,000 armed personnel. That is literally ridiculous, quite frankly. One thing I am in favour of the Conservatives is that they have built two of the second biggest aircraft carriers there is going, HMS Queen Elizabeth II and HMS Prince of Wales, which I think is quite good, because there is constantly, we've hit the year 2000, oh no, everything's going to burn and planes are going to explode and computers are going to explode and stuff. I don't know if you heard about that big scare, just because people were scared that because of like the actual dates within computers and stuff, that we was going to see like big like destruction and stuff. I don't know. I mean, Argentina's constantly like picking on the Falklands, like they made a coin last year saying the Falklands is Argentinian, effectively. These communists are not doing a very good job, are they? I think I might build an armed forces. I don't think I can afford an armed forces, to be quite honest. When are we gonna get? Why are these unemployed? What the fuck happened there? Oh, Mexican communists win. Yeah, this is what I was talking about before. So the communists obviously took my capital and effectively converted it into a communist nation, but because I've deleted communist parties, it goes straight over to the Conservatives, so now they've got 100%. So basically it's going to be a big cycle of about 4 years of that every so often. But now look at our economy now. This is what I mean. This is why I don't like left-wing stuff. On games, that is. Because what you tend to get... already, is with communists and stuff like that, they tend to tax the rich way too much and destroy industry and stuff like that. One thing that I am a big fan of the Labour Party on is the fact that they want to, like, get fucking Amazon to pay the fucking taxes, you bastards. Jesus Christ. They just won't pay the taxes, will they? No, I'm getting militia. I don't want to do that. Oh, I didn't get... Oh, I forgot. I suppose militia will have to do at the moment until we actually research infantry. Yeah, Amazon only pays something like 1.2% of its tax, which I just find absolutely disgusting. Especially when... and what makes me sick about Britain today is that there is 1 million people using food banks. 1 million people. In the 5th largest economy in the world, there is 1 million people using food banks. That literally, like, just makes me so sick to hear that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Where's Toluca? Oh, it's there. There's no point in getting them, because And tell you what, I'm getting really sick of these fucking commies now. They're taking a long time to organise. Why is that? They're not even organising, are they? Oh, they are now. That was weird. Should we do a reform? Do de facto. There we go. So minorities are getting more. Shy believing. America, we haven't increased relations with you in quite some time. Oh god, Brazil dropped down the rankings fast, didn't it? From 7th to 23. 23rd. What a Cassie spelling on the United Arab Emirates. That's not going to really... How the what? America? What happened with our relationship? We had a really strong relationship at one point. Right, well I'm going to end it here then. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Also, if you're going to comment, give me some tips. Give me your viewpoints on what I've said about immigration or the armed forces or whatever. You know, start some debates. I like debates. So thank you, and obviously I'll see you next episode. Goodbye.